Happy New Year, Slot Car 2021. My name is Paul, welcome back to the channel. What are we doing today? We're having a look at the Scalextric 2024 new releases. And what I want to do is really congratulate Scalextric on a really good release. First release of 2024, a new format for releases. They are going with a staggered release format where they release a certain amount of product, so cars and accessories, whatever, and that's staggered throughout the year, just so that they can make adjustments and better manage the cars that are coming out, which I think is a really good strategy and massive thumbs up. Hope everyone's had a great Christmas and a great new year, and hopefully 2024 is going to be a great year for slot cars. So I'm quite a critical reviewer of Scalextric. I think everyone is aware that I come down quite hard on Scalextric a lot of the time. I don't agree with what they do a lot of the time, but I do have to admit that the new releases for 2024 have been really good, and I think that, you know, they are going in the right direction. They have listened to criticism, they have made changes, they are listening to the community, they are taking positive steps to get in contact with creators and push their products through the creators and get it out to the community. So that's amazing, really well done, and hopefully it's just going to build and build, and later on in the year we're going to see some more positive releases, maybe something that's a bit more hobby focused. Hopefully, that's my hope anyway. Something that's going to something for everyone, and I think what they've done really well, one of the biggest releases already I'm thinking for 2024 is going to be the Scalextric Puma WRC Hot Laps race set. Amazing. So I'm really excited for this. I think the price is bang on. You know, £160 sounds like quite a lot, but these cars are four-wheel drive, they're high detail. It has an app, a gantry as well. I know it's only cardboard, but hopefully it's going to work with other gantry systems from other manufacturers. I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, it's really exciting. It's really fun. You know, it's innovative. The thought about the play value is going to appeal to adults, it's going to appeal to children, it's going to appeal to teenagers. It basically appeals to everyone, and it's kind of a blend of video game and slot cars, which I don't think Sparkplug, in my opinion, hit it on the head with that. I think there was a lot missing from Sparkplug, but I think this looks a lot better. And I'm really excited to see more information on this product. And yeah, I think that's going to be one of the big sellers in 2024 is this set. Hopefully you can expand the track, so in terms of the track length, and it will still work with the app, because I would love to extend that track, put a nice big long straight, some jumps, maybe kind of like loop it around with an R1 turn, get some sharp turns, see how the cars perform because the four-wheel drive, see how well they go round. I think that's just a lot of fun. If you can expand the track and it still works with the app, I think that's going to be a massive plus. Hopefully, I'm just praying that that's the case, because if it is, then I'm 100% going to pick that setup. Yeah, really excited for that. Anyway, let's move on to some of the other products, some other releases. So we've got the 1980s Super Sierras retro race set, really cool. It's going to appeal to older people that maybe have just got into the hobby. They're thinking, what can I get that's really going to appeal to me? This is going to be people in their 50s and older. I mean, I remember Sierras when I was young, obviously, but I was still too young to really own a Sierra. So yeah, I think it's going to appeal to a lot of people. The Williams Race F1 set, that's a no-brainer. Pretty sure MP might pick one of those up. Yeah, really nice. Pricing's good. Includes an analog lap counter, perfect starter set for maybe a teenager or kind of a really keen kind of 10, 11-year-old that wants to pick something like that up. Excuse me. So we've got the Ford Escort, rally car, WRC, Monte Carlo. I think that again, different livery to last year, but you know, that's going to appeal to a lot of people as well. I like the Pagani Hyora. Don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I think that's great. The pricing on that is really good. It's not too expensive and it looks fantastic. So yeah, big tick. Some of the micro release, so you've got the Spiral and you've got the Humpback Bridge. The Humpback Bridge isn't new. The Humpback Bridge is something that's you can build in sets. Some sets have the ability to build that, but this is just kind of a standalone release. So the Humpback Bridge is good. I've built it with the sets that I've got, and it's okay. It is quite fun. Yeah, the cars aren't going to fly off that because the magnets are so powerful that they just stick to the track, and actually sometimes too powerful and it starts to pull the track up and then the cars catch. So a good tip for micro is you can push the magnets back up into the chassis. So if you are having issues with the cars catching or pulling the rails up, you can actually push the magnets up. Obviously that's going to limit the downforce, and then you're going to need to be a bit more careful in terms of coming off, but you can do that. The wireless controller for spark plug, I think that's a good direction to go for spark plug, because that would appeal more to, say, me or potentially, you know, my children. They are a little bit older. Trying to control a slot car on a smartphone is just not the same experience. It's not very connected. The mini games are quite good in terms of doing that on a smartphone, so I can see why they released the controller to kind of add a bit more excitement back into it. And I know a few people have fed back on the lack of a controller, so I think that is a really positive step. So again, they're listening to the feedback community and they're making positive changes to rectify some of the issues that there have been with the product. So that is a very positive direction, so cannot fault them. Other things like the Volkswagen Beetle, some people love it, some people hate it, some people are just like, oh, I just want something different. That's fine, but you know, for me, what I would do with that Beetle or the GTI is I would put some aftermarket wheels on, try and get it lower, yeah, super it up basically. because I think, yeah, it would look good. GT40 looks really good. 330p4 again, that looks nice. I think these are going to look better in person. So once we start getting some of the samples, so like Pete and Travis, they'll be getting samples, so we can actually see kind of what they look like in real life, and they can test them out. And obviously then we're going to be more reassured with the product, so we're more likely to buy it. If they're like, well, the axle's bent, the paint job's not great, then obviously we're not going to buy it. So it's really important that they're able to review it, get it in their hands, and actually tell us what it's like, so we have the confidence to then go out and purchase the product. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. So that's my kind of views on the new releases for 2024. Really exciting. And I just think the star of the show is that Scalextric Puma WRC, the Hot Laps race set. Oh, can't wait to get that. Because I was going to get the SCX version of the car, but there was an issue with the SCX, as in like a day before it was supposed to release, they changed the livery or something, and the pre-order got cancelled and whatever. So I didn't actually pick that up in the end, and then it went out of stock. And so I'm just gonna have a quick drink. Yeah, so I never actually picked that up, and maybe, there was a reason. And so now I'm going to be thinking very carefully about what I purchase, whether I wait for the race set, Scalextric race set, or whether I go ahead and purchase the Puma from SCX. There are a couple of benefits with the SCX over the Scalextric, but yeah, I'm undecided yet what I'm going to do. I'm waiting for some more information on the Scalextric set, the Hot Lap set. So anyway, right, I'm going to wrap the video up there, and take care. See you all soon, and keep racing.